Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of the 1.5k subscriber giveaway special. Yes, I'm going to be giving away the rest of my Steam keys today. Now the good news is, while I was gathering my Steam keys, I actually found a couple of Steam keys I had for games I didn't even know I had. So there's going to be a couple of extra prizes given out today. And if you're familiar with part 1, you know exactly how this works. I have randomized the dates by subject. I'm going day by day. There are 35 replies per page, so let's just get going. 98 messages. We're going to random.org, we're going to 98, we're going to generate, and the first winner is quite low, it's only 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is going to be the first winner for day 6. And we've got NinjaMonkeyPrime. I disagree with the cap mission. Oh yes, the question was, what missions do you not like? He doesn't like the cap missions. It might be because of the tiers he plays. Large number of wins turn to losses because players refuse to cap. Okay, alright, moving on. NinjaMonkeyPrime. He is the first winner. And what you've won, NinjaMonkeyPrime, is an absolutely classic game. This is probably the first of the great flight simulator games, but it's a lot more than a flight simulator. There's a lot of crew management in there. There's a lot of equipment you need to master. It's a game called B-17 Flying Fortress, the Mighty Eighth. A lot of people reckon that this is probably one of the best flight simulators ever made. I did own this game, but unfortunately I bought this game at a time when I moved to secondary school and college and never actually had an opportunity to get into it. But again, it's supposed to be an incredible game. Really, it's one game I've actually rebought myself. I'm planning to give it a go soon. So I do actually own this game. I rebought it on Steam, but I'm going to give you a Steam key for this game as well. B-17 Flying Fortress, the Mighty Eighth. Congratulations, NinjaMonkeyPrime. And that Steam key is going to be on its way to you very, very shortly. Now, I did say that I had a couple of bonus keys, and one of those bonus keys actually came back from Dreadshells. Dreadshells won Command HQ on the last video. However, he said he wasn't interested in Steam keys. That didn't stop me from putting his name in the draw. He did win, but I'm going to give away Command HQ. So, same game that Dreadshells has returned. 61, this is just a bonus. 35. We're still on day 6. So 61, this is 70, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61. Who has won the bonus? Oh, sorry guys. Dreadshells, it is fate. It is fate. You returned this game. Oh wow. Okay. I can't do this to you, Dreadshells. This is completely live, guys. This is not fixed. It's not rigged. Let's just do that again. 66 is... Hold on, that was... Oh, 66. We are still on page 2. So this is 70, 69, 68, 67, 66. This can't be right. It's Blaise. Okay, I thought that might have been Dreadshells again. Oh, wow. It's fate. You are destined to play Command HQ, Dreadshells. But Blaise, as an extra bonus, congratulations. Giving away 2 keys with today's video. Blaise has won a copy of Command HQ. It's a cross between chess and Risk. It's a war game, strategy game played on a European board, but I hope you enjoy it. It's just, if you don't like it, you can give it to Dreadshells. Anyway, that's just completely random. That's just nuts. Okay, moving on. Day 7. Alright, day 7. T-29 Ace Tanker. Let's go. 90 messages for today. Whoa, Dreadshells, what are you doing? Dreadshells has hacked my PC. This one's going to be pretty easy. Out of 90 replies, it's number 4. This should be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got that one right. Neolon Travels. Okay. Neolon Travels. Congratulations. You have won. Not quite a classic game. Some people say this is a classic game. Personally, I don't think it's old enough to be a classic game, but my good old platoon mate, her occasional platoon mate, Neolon Travels, has won herself Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, it's not, it's considered a classic Star Wars game, but I wouldn't consider it a classic game in the sense of a lot of the other games I've been giving out. But Star Wars Battlefront 2 is definitely a decent game. It's, again, a game I own, but don't know what you're going to do or whether or not it'll be your type of game, Neolon. You can always give away the Steam key to someone else if you don't want to play it. But you have won yourself Star Wars Battlefront 2, and congratulations. Moving on, we're moving on to the second video on day 7, which was the naval action. Check out naval action. The question I asked for today, or that day, was name the classic game based around sailing, and quite a few of you got it correct, but not that many. 37 messages with the correct answer in here. And I do have, it's a shame because I have 2 copies of this particular game to give out, but the first one is 33. So this is 35, 34, 33, and the winner of Sid Meier's Pirates, copy number 1 is Heino Kaljuve. I apologize, I'm massacring your name, but Heino, congratulations, you have won 1 copy of Sid Meier's Pirates Gold Plus, so it's the newest version of the game. It's not the original classic game, but it's the updated version of it. Congratulations, and we're going to move back and we're going to pick a second winner because I have 2 keys and it's 16. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it is Alin Stefan who guessed Sid Meier's Pirates as well. Congratulations, you have won another Steam key for Sid Meier's Pirates Gold Plus. Congratulations, it's a great game. Hope you enjoy it. Moving on, we're moving on to day 8. This one was the KV 2x2x2. So we have a total of 91 messages. I still can't get over Dreadshells winning again. 91 messages. Let's generate again. It's so easy. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you kidding me? This is Dreadshells again. Dreadshells doesn't want to win. I can see it here. Okay, let's just do that again. Let's generate another one. 78. That's more like it. Okay. I don't know. It's fate, Dreadshells. Okay, so that is 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 78 is this one here, and it is Margin 96. Margin 96. He plays on the US server. Congratulations. It was a question about 9.6, and you guys hadn't had it released yet. But you have won another classic Steam game. This is a game that I never really got into. It is a classic tank battle game called Across the Rhine. It's a strategy game. There's some first-person tank shooting and tank driving in it. It's, to be honest, a very, very complicated game. And when this game originally came out, I was quite young and I just didn't have the patience for a tank simulator. But I do recommend, I've read some reviews about this game, and it's basically recommended that you go on Google, do a search for Across the Rhine, and download the manuals for this game, because it is very, very complicated. It's very rewarding if you can get into it, but it's also very, very complicated. But anyway, you have won a copy of Across the Rhine, probably one of the first main or first big tank simulator games. It's a classic game, and I do hope you get into it. I do hope you enjoy it. Okay, moving on. You know what? Let's just give out another bonus video for bonus Steam key for day 8. Let's just do this one again. Let's generate another random number. It is 66, so this is 35. This is 70, so 69, 68, 67, 66. It was 66, wasn't it? It was 66. 69, 8, 7, 6, 66. And it is Extragums. Extragums, you have won a complete bonus Steam key for today. And that Steam key is another absolutely classic game. It's a game called Sid Meier's Covert Action. Yes, it's a spy simulator, and it's another classic game from Sid Meier's. Never played it, unfortunately, but yeah, I like the idea. I like the sound of a spy simulator. But that's what you've won. Sid Meier's Covert Action. Congratulations, Extragums. Just a bonus Steam key thrown in for this particular video. And we're going to move on to day 9. Okay, so day 9 and 82 messages. Okay, 82. Let's keep going. And it's, are you kidding? 81. This is rigged. It's completely random, guys. So this is the second last one. Okay, so there we go. 82 messages in total. Number 81 won. And it is GileTheGreat. GileTheGreat. What is your favorite class of tanks? Mediums, probably. Wonderful. Okay, well, GileTheGreat, you have won yourself. You have won yourself another game. It's a more modern game. It's not a classic game. You have won yourself a copy of Star Wars Empire at War Gold. So Star Wars Empire at War Gold. Hope you don't have it. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll get that Steam key out to you very, very shortly. Okay, moving on to day 10. So congratulations, GileTheGreat. Moving on to day 10. We've got 140 messages on day 10. 140. No, that's 130. That doesn't work. Apologies to whoever 52 is, but I made a typo. So 140, number 31 wins, 35 entries per page. So this is 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. And Gekistan. Gekistan wins a copy of the Day 10 Steam game. Lots of things you change. If you could change anything in World of Tanks, what would you change? Lots of things that would change, but all little and mostly already planned if FDR is believed. Main issue with World of Tanks, the rate at which you progress through the tiers. Can't see the rest of your message here, but congratulations, Gekistan. You have won yourself a Steam key. And today's Steam key, this one is a good one. This one is a really, really good one. You have won the Guild 2 collection. The entire Guild 2 collection. It's a strategy management game. It's a game I own, and it's a game I keep on meaning to play because supposedly it is very, very good. But I'm going to be sending you the Steam keys for the complete Guild 2 collection. Congratulations, Gekistan. Really, really hope you enjoy it. As I say, it's a merchant management game, and it's supposed to be very, very good. But I'm not done yet, because while I was searching through my Steam keys, I discovered another Steam key I didn't even know I owned. So apparently this is for a game I've never heard of. This is for a game I know absolutely nothing about. I haven't even looked up this game. Still 140. Let's give out another game. It's number 29. So this is on page 1. So 29. So this is 35. 4, 3, 2, 1, 30. Number 29 is right here. And it's Yadiger, or Yadiger. Yadiger? Should there be a T in here? I'm not quite sure. JadigertheReal. JadigertheReal. Okay, so you have won yourself a Steam key. Now, again, know absolutely nothing about this game. Didn't even know I had a Steam key for this game till I was doing a double check. It's a game called Dragonsphere. I honestly don't know how new or how old it is. I just found the key in one of the old emails someone had sent me, and it's a key I've never used. So basically, Dragonsphere, don't know. New game, old game, no idea. Classic game, no idea. But Dragonsphere, you have won it, and that Steam key is going to be on its way to you very, very soon. So that is it. I am out of Steam keys till I start building them up again and people start sending me their spare Steam keys again. But that is it for all the Steam keys. There's still one really, really big giveaway to come, and that's the Tier 8 Premium Tank. Or, well, it doesn't have to be a Tier 8 Premium Tank, but I'm going to give away a Premium Tank. You can choose anything up to Tier 8 as long as it's currently available in the gift shop. And, you know, I don't have a problem if you know, you decide to pick a tier 3 tank, you know, that's good with me too. But you can pick anything up to tier 8. I'm going to be launching another video, or going to be making another video to describe exactly how you can win that particular tank. But I just want to thank you again for subscribing. I want to thank all of you guys. You're a great community. Very, very little negativity. You guys are just awesome. As I say, I'm never going to be a fantastic player. I make mistakes. I'm just flabbergasted that you guys follow me, and I want to thank you very, very much. So I gave away about 13 Steam keys there. I hope you guys enjoy them. I know some of the games are old, and if you guys are new school gamers, that you're probably not going to like the old games, but a lot of classics in there, some new games in there as well, and that's just my way of saying thank you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing, and I just hope we can keep the channel still relatively small so I can keep doing these giveaways and keep things as personal as I can. But okay, now it's time to move on to some gameplay. Congratulations to all the winners. Your Steam keys are going to be heading your way. I'm going to be sending them through YouTube private messages. So make sure you check your private messages in YouTube and you'll find your Steam keys in there. Okay folks, so when Dreadshells isn't busy winning copies of Command HQ again and again and again, he occasionally plays World of Tanks, and not only does he occasionally play World of Tanks, he occasionally plays tanks that aren't scouts. So in honor of Dreadshells returning his Steam key from the last video and then winning it again in this one, I decided, you know what, I'm going to stick another Dreadshells video up on the channel, and this is in the Cromwell. And even though it's not a light tank, I could disagree. I'd say the Cromwell is as close to a light tank as you can get and still call it a medium tank. I don't think I've featured the Cromwell very much on the channel, certainly not from my point of view, and it's very, very fast, it's very, very maneuverable, it's got very, very good acceleration, it plays a lot like a light tank, and it's got pretty good view range. It's got a decent gun for its tier, it's accurate, it's fast firing, it's got nice TPM, 145mm of penetration, 135 alpha damage. It's a pretty good gun, and it's a very, very fast maneuverable tank. The downsides to the Cromwell, unfortunately, are its armor. It doesn't have very much armor on its hull. In fact, pretty much anything that shoots a Cromwell is going to pen it. So not only is the hull armor pretty poor, but the turret armor is pretty poor. Unlike the Comet at tier 7, the Cromwell doesn't actually get a gun mantlet, so the turret armor on the Cromwell is very, very poor as well. So basically anything that shoots at a Cromwell is going to damage it. And in addition to that, the Cromwell tends to, if it gets shot at, tends to take quite a lot of module and crew damage due to the fact it's so lightly armored and doesn't even have a gun mantlet. So anyway, we're just going to go with Dreadshells. He's here on Runeberg. He's top tier. So this should be a very, very good game in a Cromwell. And as per usual, I've looked at the end score results. I haven't actually seen the game yet. And I've even forgotten to go through the countdown. So let's just get going. And as you can see, the acceleration is quite good. He's up to 50 kilometers already. The Cromwell is a flanker. Unlike the Comet, where you can go hull down, use it as a hill warrior, because the turret armor on the Cromwell isn't very good, you can't really do that. So this is more of a pure medium tank. It's a flanker, get to the sides and rear, try to shoot enemy tanks before they can shoot you. BDR is spotted. Enemy is hit. And you can see that Dreadshells just going to work through the wall. Not sure whether or not Dreadshells has 6th sense on this tank, but he's tearing this BDR apart. Enemy vehicle destroyed. So there's kill number 1, and he's already up to 408 damage, looking for his next victim. A lot of his medium tank, or a lot of his team and heavy tanks seem to be gathering down around F6. Don't know if that's smart. They've only sent 3 tanks into town. That's always a worry on an encounter game. But on the other hand, it doesn't look as if the enemy have sent very many tanks up to Crossroads. Chaffee. And a nice shot. So one thing actually the Cromwell isn't very good at, I forgot to mention, another weak point of the Cromwell is it's not a very good tank for shooting on the move. You can buff it, you can use crew skills. Oh! He trades shots with the Jackson, then bounces. There's that Jackson's troll armor. Is the Jackson going to be silly enough to poke? He is. Nice track shot by Dreadshells. And the Jackson is fired. And this is where the Cromwell's in its element. He was able to get 2 shots into the Jackson for every 1 shot the Jackson fired. So you can wait for enemy tanks to shoot their guns, then pop out, take them out just like that. There's kill number 2, and Dreadshells is up to 1100 damage. But yeah, the shooting on the move in the Cromwell is not fantastic, but you can buff it with equipment and crew skills. And this is a tank I'm probably going to rebuy sooner rather than later. I had a lot of fun in the Cromwell, and I sold it because I needed the crew for the Comet. And it's a decision I've regretted for a long time. Unfortunately, misses an easy 8, gets him on the 2nd attempt. There's kill number 3. But as predicted, friendly team didn't send too many tanks into town. The enemy have sent a pot of tanks into town. It looks as if they're advancing up the F line, so Dreadshells is setting up an ambush. No, he's not. He's going to be using the speed and maneuverability of his Cromwell to maybe do some flanking. Oh, that Excelsior just got owned. And Dreadshells makes a liar out of me. I was saying that this tank is not fantastic at shooting on the move, and he kills the Excelsior on the move. But he's moving down, he's flanked a T1 Heavy, and there you go, there's that shot in the move I was telling you about. But really, really nice track shot, making sure the T1 Heavy goes absolutely nowhere. Bounces. Is he going to get the kill? Someone else bounces, he gets the kill. There's kill number 5. But this tank is all about its flanking. As you can see, the 1 shot Dreadshells took penned did 262 damage. It also knocked out a crew member. So the Cromwell does take a lot of module damage and a lot of crew damage if it gets shot at. Forgot to, didn't actually see what crew member it took out, but as you can see, Dreadshells is doing some flanking. Enemy is hit. Again, he's flanking, and he's got the gun, even though he's firing standard AP. He's able to pen a KV-85 from the front. So he's up to 1800 damage. And he's flanking. He's constantly looking to see where he can get side and rear shots on enemy tanks. He's not engaging enemy tanks frontally. In fact, the only time he engaged an enemy tank frontally was the Jackson. And he took some damage in that exchange. So, again, he's not going head-to-head against the tanks down in cap. He's decided he's going to flank, using the speed, using the maneuverability, always changing the angle of attack. Oh, full health T14, and he's got its rear. So now you can see the rate of fire. He's just pumping shots in here. And he's tunnel visioned, he got flanked by a T-34-85. He's on 5 kills looking for his top gun, but you can see how quickly the tank was able to get out of that position. Misses a shot on the move. He's got very poor gun depression over the back of the tank, so he has to turn to the side. But he's able to out-DPM this T-34-85. T-34-85 puts a shot into the Fury instead of trying to kill Dreadshells. Dreadshells picks up the kill for kill number 6. There's Top Gun. 2 enemy tanks left, but an exchange between 2 medium tanks there, and the Cromwell came out on top. So moving in, and he pauses, aims, takes out the VK3001D. There is kill number 7. He's on a Radley's. And Chad, asking whether or not he can get the Radleys, just RT left. And the Cromwell has the speed. He's doing 64 kilometers an hour. RT's not hiding in the usual spot. And enemy RT is saying he's at A1. So the ELC is going hunting. The Fury and ELC are moving to A1. Enemy RT said he was at A1. I think maybe Dreadshells is second guessing here. Possibly enemy RT has actually moved somewhere else. So I think Dreadshells is going to hunt in A1. But... oh, enemy RT was lying. Dreadshells fell for it. So the ELC takes out, unfortunately, the Birch Gun. There goes Dreadshell's chance for Radleys, but still a really, really good example of Cromwell gameplay. Constantly keeping the tank on the move, avoiding head-to-head engagements, using the speed to get to the rear and sides of enemy tanks, and basically keeping the enemy guessing, popping up in different positions all the time. Really, really nice game of the Cromwell Dreadshells. So I think the Cromwell's a tank I'm going to have to rebuy. I'm going to enjoy rebuying it because I did enjoy the Cromwell first time around. He picked up an ace tanker for that game. He also picked up high caliber and top gun. A little bit unfortunate to miss out on the Radleys. Enemy RT was being very, very sneaky and didn't give his correct position. But Dreadshells finished up on just short of 3k damage, 7 kills and 1377 XP. Really, really nice game. 31 shots fired, 29 hits, 27 penetrations. Yes, I don't think that Cromwell's good at shooting on the move, although Dreadshells did pull off quite a few shots on the move in that particular game. But then again, Dreadshells plays the Cromwell. I haven't played the Cromwell in a long, long time, just going by memories. He spotted 1, damaged 10, destroyed 7, did 121 assistance damage. Wasn't playing with a premium account, unfortunately, but still earned a profit of 6,000, or just short of 6,000 credits. He wasn't firing very much premium in that game, so quite surprised the profit wasn't a little bit higher, but then again, he was shooting quite a lot of tier 6 and 5 tanks. He received 1377 XP on the first game of the day times 2, which left him on 2,754. So I want to thank you again, Dreadshells, for sending the Steam key back, even though the Steam key really didn't want to stay with me. I think it wanted to stay with you. But thank you for turning it down. Regardless, it allowed me to give it to someone else. And a really, really nice game in the Cromwell. So I want to congratulate all the winners of Steam keys from today's video and from the last video. Those Steam keys are going to be on their way to you very, very shortly through private messages on YouTube and Google+. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to be back real soon telling you how you can possibly win a Tier 8 premium tank. And until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.